to comprehend with all saints. Not just some of them. Not just the 11 o'clock saints. Not the Sunday morning saints. But you'll be able to comprehend with all saints. Comprehend what? Love. Well, what about his love? Watch this. What is the breadth? How wide his love is.
Oh, yeah.
Can I tell you, sometimes when we think we fully understand God's love, that's just a narrow understanding of it. His love is even wider. And then when we think we got it just that, his love is even wider. You mean to tell me he would include a person like that? Yes, he would. His love is even wider. And watch this. He says, what is the breadth? What is the length? How far God will go to come and get you out of the mess that you put yourself in. What is the length of his love? Not just the length, but what is the depth of his love? There's no depression. There's no demonic attack. There's no low place where you can be where God's love can't reach you. What is the depth of God's love? And look what he says. And what is the height? That's why in my ministry, I thank God for the celebrities. I thank God for the famous people. I thank God for them because God's love can even reach them. So what is the breadth? What is the length? What is the depth? What is the height? Watch this. And to know the love of Christ. And then when you know it, which passeth all understanding, that you may be filled with all the fullness of God. So my prayer tonight is that you understand God's love. And thank God for the love that you've been given. But the challenge tonight is to go more and more. Let's cast a wider net, Pastor. Let's cast such a wide net in the world that the church don't even look like this no more. That we have a melting pot of all kind of people up in here. Come on, church. Let's open up the doors wide open. Because if truth be told, if I really told you about myself, y'all probably wouldn't want this microphone in my hand. Y'all probably wouldn't want me up here preaching. But if God allowed me to get in, there's some people on the outside that God is saying, I'm trying to get in. I'm trying to get them in. I'm trying to get them in. That's why they're taking your attention, because I'm trying to get them in. That's why they're in the news, because I'm trying to get them in. That's why they're coming up with public scrutiny, because I'm trying to get them in. I'm trying to get them in. You know why I'm so excited about that? Because he let me in. Because he let me in. Now. What happens? Can I give you 2 benefits? And I'm sitting down. 2 benefits. When you begin to increase more and more in love, what happens is, number 1, your relationships start getting right. Part of the reason why we can't walk in love is because our relationships are all jacked up. But he says if you begin to walk in love, and he gives some examples of what love needed to look like for the Thessalonica church, because they was a bunch of busybodies. They was in everybody's business, and they wasn't doing no work of their own. Not only that, but there was a bunch of gossipers just talking. And so in verse 11 he says, study to be quiet. Be quiet a little bit. Be quiet. Because if you start being quiet, you start looking like you're in love. Come on, somebody. The problem with some of us, we got something to say about everybody. And we think that the stuff that we saying is the gospel truth. Can I tell you, be quiet. Be quiet. Be quiet. He says to be quiet a little bit. Then he says, mind your own business in verse 11. Mind your own business. Work what you got. Work what you got and get out of other people's stuff. Stay in your lane. If you stay in your lane, you'll learn to love. I say if you stay in your lane, you'll learn to love. And then he says, work with your own hands. Stop being so lazy. The reason why our love walk is challenged by laziness. Because we don't want to get up and do stuff that we think other people should do it for us. So then we lose out on love for them for not helping us. He says, let me help your love life out. Your love life will be strengthened when your laziness is weakened. He says, increase. I want you to increase this more and more. And so the benefit of this is your relationships will get right. Your relationships will get right. And then what'll start happening is the people who don't have the love of God, when they see how you act towards them, that even though they might smell like a little alcohol, they might smell like a little weed, but you accepting them and you bringing them in and you giving them love. You picking them up from the ballroom and bringing them home to make sure that they're safe and sound until God saves their life. What happens is they'll turn around and say, you know what, somebody loved me. Somebody loved me right out of this. Somebody loved me right out of this situation, right out of this mess, right out of this destruction. So that's benefit number one. Your relationships will be better. And I'll close with this. He says not only will your relationships get better when you learn how to love. But he says, what I'll do is, I'll set you up to where you will lack nothing.
Yes, sir.
Can I tell you this evening, the reason why many of us are suffering lack is because we haven't surrendered to love. My brothers and sisters, can I tell you tonight, surrender to love and you won't suffer lack. I'm looking at some people here tonight. The devil's been trying to attack your love life. He's been sending some crazy people your way. He's been sending some people that tell you a lie about yourself. I know who God has called me to be. I'm more than a conqueror. I know who I am. Let them talk about me all they want. What God just did, he gave me an assignment to love those that despitefully use me. That's all right. That's all right. You asked me for money, told me you was going to pay me back, and it was not in your heart, but that's all right. I know what my assignment is. It's love. It's love. Anybody here, you're glad about it? The love of Jesus. Can I tell you the reason why I love so much is because he first loved me. I was sinking deep in sin, far from the celestial shore. Very deeply, stay with him. Stay with him. I was staying with him. I had a cheating heart. I had a lying heart. I had a deceiving heart. But his love, he came and rescued me. It was love that lifted me. It was love that lifted me. Anybody been loved on by the master? I say anybody been loved on by the master? Won't his love make you love somebody? Won't his mercy make you love somebody? Won't his kindness? Won't his kindness? Won't his kindness? He's been kind to me. He's been kind to me. He's been better to me than I've been to myself. Won't he do it? Won't he do it? I think about the love of Jesus. When I think about the love of Jesus, I think about his sacrifice. I think about what he did for me. They hung him high, stretched him wide. He hung his head. For me he died. Love, 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 love. Oh, love. Can somebody say thank you? Thank you for love. 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 Now give him praise. Hallelujah. I say hallelujah. I say hallelujah. I say hallelujah. I don't know what you're going through tonight. I don't know what you're facing tonight. I don't know what you're dealing with tonight. But why don't you give God praise for what he's doing? mouth and tell God thank you for his love. Because tonight he's increasing you. Tell God thank you for his love. My mentor, Bishop Bristol, I used to hear him say this: when I THINK, I THANK. In other words, when I think about how good God has been to me, I can't help but open up my mouth and tell God thank you. So the challenge tonight is to revive your love. Don't look at it as an attack of the enemy. We'll look at it as an assignment from God. Because God is getting ready to expand your love. Yeah. All hands are lifted all over the building. Tonight, if you've been having a challenge with your love walk, I want you to get to this altar. I want you to get to this altar tonight. If you've been having a challenge with your love walk,